What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know what? I am a lucky man. You know, my mother-in-law looked at some pictures of me and my beautiful bride and stuff, and said, "Y'all look really rested." I'm asking for a friend. Do I look more rested and relaxed at the moment? I just want to know. And I gotta say, you know what? Just came from a movie and all that, and getting some of the news that's going on. Seattle has now hired the defensive coordinator from the Ravens, so that means there is one job left open, one job, and Dan Quinn is seeming to be the main character that we're hearing about, but I'm kind of curious why, unless it's one of the teams that are in the Super Bowl, that they have one of those coaches is the reason why the Commanders have yet to make a decision. I still believe that Dan Quinn's coming back to the Cowboys. Of course, we have Jerry Jones, who is saying that, you know, we're going all in and stuff like that. But I got to say something here. You know, this is stylish, and I like to think that I'm kind of like Inspector Gadget, or maybe MacGyver. What do you think about that, baby? Do you think I'm like Inspector Gadget?
Gadget or MacGyver?
Yeah, where I can just kind of like boop, 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 pop and make things work. Because see, I'm sitting here because I realized yesterday when I was doing a video and stuff, a short with my wife and stuff, and I'm holding the camera down here real low, and you kind of see all, it looks, I look like I got jaws. I look like Boss Hog, okay? But I was like, I need to have my phone up, but my elbow kind of hurts, and I need to, you know, have it up in the air. So, I'm eating salad because I'm so fat. Yeah, I'm eating salad, although we got bread. But see here, check this out. This is what I did. My wife has a stylish water bag, and it ends up being, it is perfect. Baby, did you notice that? It's perfect to be like a cell phone holder.
Look at that.
Look at this. So she's got a bottle of water in here, but it's got, look at that. But it's got the backing on here, so it's like the perfect tripod, but it's not. Anyway, Micah Parsons has responded finally. I think it was on the Pivot podcast. I'm going to end up listening to it more. There's like Frank Sinatra playing, so I don't know if this restaurant we're in, if it's going to end up demonetizing this or not. But once I get back to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, I'm going to listen to it fully. But a lot of people are looking and saying they're waiting for Micah Parsons to throw Dak Prescott under the bus and stuff and blame him and things. But Micah Parsons is saying, listen, you know, I can't win this Super Bowl by myself. It takes 22 guys. And he is kind of going through and saying the same thing that we've all said. Now, I got an email this morning, but I've been on vacation with my lovely bride celebrating my honeymoon, so I haven't read all of it because...
Honeymoon?
Or our marriage. No, I'll tell you what, honey, every day is like a honeymoon with you.
Keep it moving.
Every day. It's brand new. But a person sent me an email and said, how dare you go ahead and say that the Dallas Cowboys don't have that much talent? We have more talent than the Green Bay Packers and things. And that there's some to that. But you can't honestly look at certain positions and say, we've got great talent, which you have to understand, like Micah Parsons just said, it takes 22 of us. So those out there looking and saying that it's just Dak Prescott. I have a piece that I emailed myself, but it had a breakdown of it that said, yeah, Dak Prescott sucks because he's the one that gave up X number of yards, X number of touchdowns to Jordan and so on. I'm not saying that Dak doesn't have problems, issues, but the reality is when you become, and Dak Prescott haters, I don't care. Keep commenting. It just helps me. Keep telling me I'm an idiot. It helps the algorithm. I don't mind. No problem with you calling me an idiot. But when you have to solely rely on the pass, because that's what we really had to do. Sorry. When you see Buffalo have 190 yards rushing and you see Pat Mahomes' team have 140 and 150 and we get 60, these things are not the same. And these are things that you must be able to do. And Micah is right. It's 22 guys. Now, that's not to say we don't have some great players in some great positions. And unfortunately, we get so many Pro Bowlers, like we got more added yesterday. I was just about to say, if they put Terrence Steele on the Pro Bowl roster, I will go off. You've got to fix the running backs position. You've got to fix the linebacker position. You've got to be better on both sides of the line. And you can't have just a few places with a few elite players. They all have to play together. And even with that, you still got to have it up here mentally. And my bride over here pointed it out perfectly, that you've got to be mentally tough. So, along with signing great players, you need to sign a great psychiatrist or psychologist. Which one do they need? They should get both, shouldn't they?
Really, I know they need that mental health is as important as physical health.
And she would know, because she's been dealing with crazy for 20 years. Just went right on by. Okay, just went right on by. And now the question here that I have is with Jerry Wayne Jones, who says we're going all in. I don't know if Jerry Jones knows what all in is, because Brandon Carr, one of my wife's babies, when she used to work at United Way, back in 2012 we signed him to like a...
Really?
What?
Stop calling me that.
We old. They're a lot younger than we are. They like babies. Okay, when we signed him in 2012, the only other big name that we signed was Greg Hardy, who was cray-cray. It's been so bad that you could take the contract for Brandon Carr in 2012, and take all of the free agents that we've signed since then, and they still don't meet what we did with Brandon Carr. So, what is all in for Jerry Jones? I don't know. And I'd at least like to know all in what our plan is for defensive coach right now, because we're still waiting and held hostage for Dan Quinn, who is the last man standing for the last job with the Washington Commanders. Such is the life of a Dallas Cowboys YouTuber. How's the soup?
Delicious.
What kind of soup is that?
Bean and pasta.
Italian bean and pasta. Isn't that wedding soup?
No, it's got meatballs in it.
Okay. Don't know what it is. It's kind of like a minestrone, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out more. Micah Parsons saying he needs help. Do you think so? Does Micah Parsons need help to win that Super Bowl? We'll find out. I will see you guys later, hopefully with an answer. Peace.